Attending a trade show in the United States is a great way to find suppliers of some of the world's best products and technologies. If you are a buyer, the benefit is shopping for everything you need under one big roof.
It's an ideal situation for foreign buyers to come to get everything they need from specs, through pricing, through design, through application, and plus talk to people about their problems, what works, what doesn't, on a one-to-one basis with people and peers in the industry.
They don't have to jump into a plane and go into several countries to try and meet companies from wherever. Here, everything's here.
Here is Las Vegas, but each year there are dozens of shows throughout the United States, and many of them are the largest in the world. The shows represent many industries, from restaurant equipment to alternative energy to medical technology. They are competitively selected by the U.S. Department of Commerce and must meet strict criteria to be included in the International Buyer Program, or IBP. One annual show, the National Association of Broadcasters, has more than 80,000 visitors, 24,000 of them from 156 countries. The NAM show is one of more than 30 shows each year where the U.S. government helps international buyers find what they need.
We are the U.S. Commercial Service. Basically, we're matchmaking partners for U.S. companies to global markets. We're here to bridge the gap between U.S. companies and foreign buyers. That's what we do, that's what we're good at.
U.S. government assistance begins with the U.S. Embassy, which recruits buyers to come to shows on their own or in escorted groups called delegations. This buyer received an email.
This year it was surprise and glad. We received the email from the embassy, American embassy in our country.
The buyer had come alone to the show for many years, but not after meeting Sylvia.
Why didn't you come by yourself? Why did you feel like you should come with Sylvia?
Because I feel more, may I tell you this? I feel more power with her.
She's a powerful person.
Yes, it is. She is.
Why power? Why do you feel more powerful?
Yeah, because she's a representative for us, not alone. I feel like that, not alone, like before. And we can ask her, and maybe she can advise to us, or maybe she can talk to for us, for some company, if we are interested to do some arrangement with them.
Is it the power of the U.S. government that is attractive, or the power of Sylvia's individual knowledge?
Both.
Part of Sylvia's power is her understanding of what her buyers need and her ability to find it.
Always exchanging information of what are the delegates' interests and how can I match that with the U.S. company interest. So I let them know what companies I'm going to be meeting at showtime. So all this is very valuable, very helpful for the delegates to, for them to come here and make the best.
Some embassies, such as Sylvia's in Ecuador, organize a pre-show meeting for all the participants. Embassy staff members describe the show and explain the services available to buyers. The most important service is introducing the buyers to U.S. producers.
It comes down to your network of contacts, and the foreign buyers that work with us, that are associated with and have relationships with the U.S. Commercial Service offices overseas, know that we can provide them access to companies that many times otherwise they would never even know about, that they would never be able to be in contact with, and that, again, are companies that from both ends the due diligence process works.
The U.S. government ensures that the U.S. producers have the best products and that they have an excellent business reputation. The goal is to establish a high level of trust between buyer and seller.
So they come in with a trusting relationship because they know those companies that are sitting there with them have already been checked out as good buyers and good sellers.
Because they gave me assurance that everything would be, okay, would be great, and they extend a lot of, as I said, warranty that, you talk to the right persons or the right companies here, so you won't be, taken for granted. You feel VIP every time.
Buyers learn about the U.S. producers before they board the plane and are encouraged to review their websites and product literature. Meeting appointments can be made in advance, and the embassy staff will also help with visa applications.
We in no way want to create opportunities where we're allowing people to travel that should not be coming, but again, we also need to make sure that trade facilitation is taken in consideration, and so we are spending a lot of time trying to facilitate the business visa process.
Definitely a visa process would take from 2 weeks to maybe sometimes 3 months to get a visa, but with the help of the U.S. Commercial Services, they were able to schedule a meeting within 2 or 3 days.
The show organizers make it easy for buyers to get into the show and to find their way around.
One should prepare, an international attendee should certainly prepare before they come. They should study our website, study the companies that they want to visit with, have a list in advance. We have electronic systems where you can make appointments in advance with exhibitors. Make your schedule before you come.
We provide services here that if they had to come and they didn't speak the language, well, we'll have translators here to assist them, or our foreign commercial service staff overseas can assist them and take them and target the exhibitors that they're looking to buy certain products and services from.
Buyers are invited to an international reception where they can meet U.S. producers and talk to them about their products. The embassy staff and their U.S. colleagues arrange introductions and business meetings on the show floor. Need a space to relax or have a private meeting with potential suppliers? Shows supported by the U.S. government all have international business centers.
The International Business Center is a comfortable office space where our international delegate members can hang their hat throughout the course of the show, give them an opportunity to have a refreshment and put their feet up, but also it's a space where the company can meet with American companies, learn more about the types of products and services which are being offered at the NAB show from the American side.
The International Buyer Program que nos ha acompañado en esta oportunidad.
The International Buyer Program was very, very helpful. This is the first year that I participate in this program, and it has made a lot of things simpler, easier for me, from the hotel accommodations, the ticket, meeting new customers and new providers, and it's been a wonderful experience.
Bottom line, what is the cost of all these services and the creation of an atmosphere of trust, even power, for the international buyer?
It's free. Isn't that great?
If it sounds great to you, contact the commercial section of the U.S. Embassy and ask about the International Buyer Program. This buyer from Egypt did.
This is a great help, especially in an introduction part where they can facilitate giving us credibility in front of other U.S. companies.
Thanks for watching.